All right, Adam, let's get into our power rankings. The top 10, I'm going to call them the WTF, players of NBA Summer League. Like these guys you look at and you go, wait, hold on. Like you almost have to double take because you're like, this guy is in Summer League. All right, these are my honorable mentions. The Indiana Pacers have 7 players over the age of 25.
Okay.
That was just like I was looking through the rosters today and I was like, dang, this is such an old team. They have like a couple 28-year-olds, 27, 26. Like it's insane how many players they have that old, which makes sense for Rick Carlisle. He doesn't want any players that are anybody under the age of 21. He's not interested in.
That's so funny.
Gary Payton III, honorable mention. LeBron tweeted him out the other day, and you're like, "Oh, Gary Payton III, he's like a young player. He's 28 years old.
Wow.
You know how old he is."
Wow.
That was pretty wild. Another honorable mention, Alex Antetokounmpo, the youngest Antetokounmpo brother, the youngest Greek freak, playing for the Kings. I had a double take because he's not playing for the Bucks team, but he's 19 years old.
Wait, hold on, because I was going to say, how is he a WTF? He's young.
But it was because he's playing for the Kings. To me, it was like he's not playing for the we didn't figure out how to get him on the Bucks.
Okay, gotcha.
LiAngelo Ball, all of a sudden he comes in and you're like. You're like, whoa! He hit a half court shot today, and that was fun. But it's one of those where the gym was still full. It was early in the day today, and the gym was full for LiAngelo Ball. I'm like, how did these Ball brothers still have that kind of cachet? Both of them were there, Lonzo and LaMelo, so maybe that had something to do with it. That they were in the gym, but the fact that LiAngelo was just going to play and all these dudes show up.
He can shoot. I mean, he only goes 2 of 6 tonight, which isn't the worst, but he can shoot. I'm so curious to see if he ends up. Getting it's probably a long shot, but getting any kind of 2-way or workout or camp invites or whatever.
My last honorable mention for a WTF player was Mac McClung. You're just like, oh, dang, I remember that guy from the highlights, right?
Yeah, Mac McClung was definitely a first-team all, what are the mixtapes called? The high school mixtape? Yeah. All his life mixtape, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh dang, I remember I've seen that guy's dunk before. And then all of a sudden he's playing. The only thing I saw from him over the last couple of days, he took the biggest charge I've ever seen. And I was like, that's just perfect. Just perfect. Take the charge, just standing there. It was from a mile away. He just stood there and the guy ran right into him. All right. Here we go with my top 10. Number 10, Emmanuel Mudiay. Like,
man, he's number 10.
Emmanuel Mudiay, he played 5 years in the NBA. He's 25 years old. On the same vein as Emmanuel Mudiay, number 9 is Scalabca. Like, oh, dang, Scalabca is back.
Wow,
Scal's playing.
What a throwback.
Scal's playing for the Spurs team. He played 5 years in the NBA. It's interesting to see these guys play like multiple years in the NBA and then come back to Summer League. I guess you still have to get connections somehow, and Summer League's the way to do it.
I liked him coming out of the draft. That was a big L on my part.
Yeah, Mudiay, I saw him work out all the time because he works out at DBU sometimes.
Oh,
so I was like, oh, dang. He's a Dallas guy. Number 8, the Jazz have a guy named Kyle Fogg. He's 31 years old. He left Arizona, he left college from Arizona in 2012. He's been playing in China and Europe, and he was born in 1990, which is 12 years before Josh Primo, who was born in 2002.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. It's funny you say this is 31. So the Nuggets, I mentioned they got hit with all the COVID protocols and missed a bunch of players. One of the assistant coaches, Travis Armento, he played at a little school up here in Colorado called Northern Colorado. I think he's 35, 36, maybe 37. They made a jersey for him. They were anticipating they were going to have to play it on the roster. And he was like, I always dreamed of being in the NBA. I almost got my chance. So there you go.
I'm pretty sure. I think maybe I won't say this. All right. Number 7 is a guy who's kind of gone viral a little bit. Giannis Tima from Latvia.
Oh man, yeah, this one's for legit though.
The guy from the Orlando Magic. A bunch of people have seen him already, so I'm not going to say that he's that guy. He's drafted in 2013 by the Celtics. He's 29 years old. He's got the bleach blonde hair and the tattoos, and he's playing on the Magic team. He's one of those guys you're like, wait, who is that guy? Yeah. Now all the rest of these guys you've heard of, and you're like, wait, what? This guy's playing in Summer League? Number 6, Wayne Selden. Left Kansas in 2016. He's all of a sudden in Summer League playing again.
Wow.
Number 5 is a guy we talked about before, Kenneth Faried, playing on Portland.
How is he number 5? I thought this was a lock for top 2.
31 years old, 8 years in the NBA, Kenneth Faried playing.
Is he the first Team USA member to play Summer League as a 30-year-old? It's got to be. It's got to be.
We didn't get Do any of those college players, did like Christian Laettner or like Anthony Davis?
Christian Laettner. First, I'm gonna go ahead and declare it without fact checking myself. First gold medalist to play in Summer League.
Yeah, probably. I was trying to think of it. Yeah, it's like any of the USA guys. Any of the did an Argentinian player?
Oh man, yeah, you might have to go back that far. You're right. That might count.
Number 4 was the biggest WTF, or the second biggest WTF for me, but I'll put it 4. Justin Anderson, Simba, drafted by the Mavericks, playing for that Rockets team. He's 27 years old already.
So I'm confused. If it was your number 2 and you made the list, how is he number 4?
Because I think these 3 guys ahead of him were more WTF for other people.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Number 3, Tariq Black. Used to be on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Nuggets. Yeah. He's 29 years old on your Nuggets team. All of a sudden, I was like, hold on, wait, what? That guy who's foreign blue and gold's like profile picture on Twitter?
That's right, he is, isn't he? Yeah, he's rough, man. He's rough. He's a rough and tumble guy. Does not rebound. Can't shoot free throws, but he somehow gets buckets.
He played with Kobe. That's why he's number 3 on my WTF list.
Wow.
Number 2 it was really close. Number 1 and number 2. Number 2, Michael Beasley, 32 years old.
He's number 1.
Played 11 years in the NBA. He was born in '89. I'm pretty sure he's the oldest player in Summer League after I went through all the rosters. But that makes him 10 years older than Josh Primo. No, 14 years older than Josh.
14,
Primo. Yeah, 14 years older than Josh
That's
Primo.
Wild.
That's absolutely crazy. And number 1
was
literally my biggest WTF the entire all of Summer League, going through the rosters thinking, and all of a sudden I saw him in a game. Brandon Knight is playing for the Nets. 29 years old Brandon Knight. Yeah. The one that died when DeAndre Jordan dunked on him. Brandon Knight. The one that played for the Pistons. That Brandon Knight. He is playing in Summer League. I could not believe it.
Beasley and Fareed kind of seem like sideshow, like what are they doing here? But Brandon Knight is almost like, is he making the comeback? What's going on here? And also, what a shock, he's only 29. If you would have asked me how old is Brandon Knight, I would have said 39.
I would have thought so too. I was really surprised he was not that old. But yeah, Brandon Knight, he made a pretty good deal that one year, right? Like, how much money do you have to make before you're disqualified from Summer League?
That would be a funny one. Although the other two, Fareed and Beasley, they've made some good money too. So,
okay, Brandon Knight's made $80 million.
Wow. Fareed, I can't remember what his deal was. I don't think it was that high. I do remember that the first contract the Nuggets offered him was the NBA said, yeah, that's illegal. You can't. That's actually more money than you're allowed to offer him.
$57 million in his career for Kenneth Fareed.
Yeah. What about Beasley? I'm curious now. You got me down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, we're going down it.
We're trying Michael Beasley. We got to know. It's got to be more.
He's got to be less than Brandon Knight. I'm thinking it's less.
Let's see. He was a number 2 pick.
$40 million.
Wow.
He didn't get that second contract. Like, he didn't get that one big contract that Brandon Knight get. Yes. Is $50 million seems like the cutoff. If you made $50 million in your career, you cannot play in Summer League. Give somebody else a shot.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
There you go. Guys, thanks so much for listening to the podcast. We will be back on Monday for Locked On NBA. Listen to Locked On Nuggets. Listen to Locked On Mavericks. Thanks so much for listening to Locked On NBA.